Inside your head lives the most complex structure in the known universe. About 100 billion neurons linked by nearly 1,000 trillion connections. More than all the stars in the Milky Way galaxy. Every thought, every feeling, every habit reshapes this living universe in real time. And with just 20 watts of power, your brain runs a cosmos of imagination, memory, and emotion. Yet for all its brilliance, silence feels unbearable, doesn't it? Even when nothing's wrong, the mind won't stop thinking. We keep scrolling, planning, replaying, as if stillness itself were dangerous. The restless mind has become our default, but it wasn't always this way. The mind isn't broken, it's just mismanaged. We were born with the most advanced technology in existence, but no one ever taught us how to use it. Wired for survival, not for peace, the brain's first instinct is to detect threats, not truth. It's a 2 million-year-old device, and evolution hasn't yet caught up with the world we have built. A world of constant motion, screens, and speed. Even in safety, it keeps scanning for problems, replaying the past, rehearsing the future. In ancient times, restlessness meant survival. Movement kept us alive. But today, that same instinct keeps us restless, trying to fix what doesn't need fixing. Then came a world that feeds it more data than it can digest. The average person now consumes over 70 gigabytes of information a day, while the mind can only hold about 7 things at once. The curiosity that once made us explore the world now keeps us glued to it. We check our phones 100 times a day. Our attention span now is just 8 seconds, less than a goldfish. From an early age, we are trained to equate stillness with laziness. Children grow up rewarded for constant doing, not quiet being. By the time we reach adulthood, silence feels wrong, and screens become the substitute for stillness we were never taught to value. That's why early protection matters. The younger the mind, the more fragile its focus. Overstimulation rewires the brain before it ever learns to rest. It's not your fault. You're living in a world designed to keep your mind in motion. But awareness itself breaks the cycle. Because what we can see, we can slowly change. We keep moving because stillness feels like failure. As if stopping means we will fall behind or worse, meet ourselves. In a culture that worships productivity, stillness feels like rebellion. We have mistaken constant motion for meaning and calm for weakness. But restlessness isn't about the world. It's the mind avoiding the inner noise we have never learned to face. Inside, our biology demands movement, prediction, control. Outside, the world tempts us with constant stimulation. Between those two forces lies the human condition, a tension zone where the mind stays busy, not out of need, but out of fear of silence. When was the last time you sat in silence, not out of discipline, but out of curiosity, to simply meet your own mind without distractions? It's often the smallest acts that quietly reset the mind. A walk in nature, sunlight and fresh air that calm the body's rhythm, a few hours of digital fasting, doing one thing at a time, writing your thoughts to clear the noise, or sharing a calm conversation with someone who listens. Each act brings the mind back to balance. Neuroscientists find that restlessness comes from overactive brain networks, especially the default mode and salient systems. Mindfulness rebalances these circuits, reducing noise and restoring clarity. Try this once a day. Sit in silence with no music, no phone, and simply notice how the mind moves. Don't force it still, let it wander, and just watch. Focus only on your breathing. Or better yet, choose one ordinary moment like sipping tea, walking outside, washing the dishes. It can be anything. And do it completely without rushing. That's where calm begins, not in stopping thought, but in returning to presence. So restlessness isn't the enemy, it's a teacher. The mind fears stillness because it reminds it of impermanence. It's just alive, alert, afraid to stop. It's built our progress and our anxiety. But it's up to each of us to take responsibility, to see the problem clearly and to heal it in the way that works best for us. Maybe the next evolution isn't faster, but calmer. Peace isn't something we find, it's what remains when we stop searching. So when the world pushes you to move again, pause, not to fix, but to remember, beneath the noise, silence has always been waiting for you. And maybe it's been calling us home all along.